My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So today we will start one new topic called Streamlit. Okay. So Streamlit is it is basically a Python library which is helpful to create web app. Okay. And and this web app is mainly used for creating or demonstration of POC. So POC is nothing is proof of concept. So proof of concept is, let's say if you want to work on some project and before uh, when you start the project, you have to show something, right? Means let's say you started working on that project, and before making it bigger, they want to see how this, or means the product team or maybe your manager or somebody want to see the small prototype, that a small part of that app where you want to show how this app will work. So uh, there you create some sort of interface, user interface. uh, so Streamlit is a means so Streamlit is a very fast way of creating a web app, and here you don't require to know the front end. Okay, so front end knowledge is not required. Okay, means this basically Streamlit automatically generate HTTP code in background. Okay, so HTTP is HTML, generate sorry HTML code in the background, and HTML mainly used for means let's say if you have to create a front end, so HTML. There are some other um, language as well for creating a front end, so we don't require that knowledge, we just need a Python understanding. So this Streamlit is a very easy way of creating a any web app. Okay, and that you can deploy it as well. But yeah, so this web app is mainly for POC purpose. Okay, so why we are learning? Because let's say if you create any application, okay, any LLM application, generally it is a good way to show the application through some user interface. So let's say if you what is user interface? So let's say if you see any app, so that is basically a user interface, right? Where let's say for example Facebook or Instagram or any app. Okay, similarly web app is what, where you run that application in the browser. Okay, so that is a web app. So there all the features that you have created using LLM, or since we are learning a Gen AI, so that's why I'm talking about LLM. So let's say you created any application using LLM and you do not want to show the code. Means code is okay, but for user who don't know what is Python or how this code work. They simply want to know what are the features that you have created. Okay, so there it is very useful to show them. Okay, they have this. You have created an AI based app, and so it looks attractive, and it make good impression as well, and easy to understand who don't know about Python. So they just see what application you have created. Okay, so Streamlit is a super useful and easy way of creating a such an web app. Okay, so for Streamlit, so first you need to install UV add Streamlit. Okay, UV add Streamlit. So this is the first step. Let's say if you have created an app called in app.py. Okay, and let's say if you have to run this app, so simply you can use Streamlit run app.py. Okay, so yeah, so this is first you need to install the Streamlit, then you can create any Python file, and if you have to run that app, simply you can run Streamlit run app.py. So once you will run this, then uh, web page will open. Okay, new web page will be open. Okay, so this is how you can um, run the Streamlit app. Just a second. Okay, right. Now, so I already created some. Maybe we can start from fresh. So let's create one folder, Streamlit basics. Okay, done. And inside that, let's say yes1.py. Adit, can you mute yourself? So first step is what you need to do, UV add Streamlit. Okay, in terminal. Always remember before installing. Yeah, so that should be in your environment. Okay, virtual environment that you have created. Okay, so you should be in that folder. Then UV add Streamlit. So in my case, it is already installed. So if you see the .tml, so here you can see. Okay, Streamlit. I install the Streamlit PDF as well. So yeah, so but yeah, okay, you can install UV add Streamlit. Okay, yeah. Now, if you have to write code, so first you need to do import Streamlit. Okay, as st. Okay, and let's as st. And let's say what you can write. Okay, this is an app. Okay, so let's minimize this and I can create a parallel window. Okay. Okay. So you have created one file called bs1.py, and this is inside a folder called Streamlit Basics. Okay. So first, what you can do, go to Streamlit Basics folder, Streamlit Basics. Okay. So now we are, and inside that, if you see, if you put ls, so bs1.py is there. Okay. Now, if you have to run, what you can do, Streamlit. Okay. First, remove this. Streamlit. Sorry. Here. Streamlit run, and this you can first bs1.py. s1.py. Okay. So here, new app open. Okay. And yeah. So here you have just created a bs1.py, and you just write, you have imported the Streamlit library, import Streamlit as st. Okay. Here, if you see, so it is a blank thing that is open, that is currently open in localhost, means that is running on your PC. So here there are a few settings. So rerun, settings, print. Uh, if you so if you go to first settings, so first thing is always you can put run on save. Okay. So run on save means when you uh, update this code, so it will automatically rerun that code. Okay. You don't have to run it again and again. So whatever the changes that you make it here, it will reflect here automatically. Okay. So now this is a wide mode that you can do. Then the theme you can change. So by default, there are two theme, light and dark. So right, currently that is a dark. So if you see light, so the whole page will get white. Okay. So again, if you have to change light, then you can change the theme from here also. This is a customized theme that you can play with. Okay. And you can record the session as well. Okay. So record a screencast that it can do. Okay. Then clear cache. So it will remove the cache memory. Rerun. So it will rerun the whole thing. Okay. Print also you can take. So it will take the print of that page. Okay. Yeah. So this is how these are the settings that you can check. So let me use the dark theme only, and this you can play with wide mode, or that is optional to you. Okay. Now let's say if I write here something, anything. Okay. So um, this is an app. This is my first web app. And if you first you need to do Control S, you have to save it. Then so see, this is reflected. Okay. So whatever you write inside a string, this will basically put it here also. Okay. The same thing. Now that is okay. So if you have to, um, so first is always try with st. Okay. Then dot. Then try to see what are the options that are available. Okay. So these are basically few of the command. Okay, so I can write. So there is one thing called as set st.set page config. Then again, if you write, simply put open bracket this round bracket. So here, if you see what are the things that is there, if you able to read this and interpret what is there, then you don't have to remember any command. Okay, here. So simply st you have said, then dot set page config. So what it is written, page title in string, right? Page title and the format is string. Then none equal to none. That is none equal to means that is optional. You don't need to. Page icon you can write, then layout, initial sidebar, all this thing. Okay. So if you scroll it down, so it will describe what this page title means. The page title shown in the browser tab. If this is none, the page title is inherited from the previous call of set. Okay. So let's try this. Uh, first app. Okay. And yeah. So now if you see here, the earlier it was, let's say, if I comment this, okay. So here right now it is a Streamlit, right? But if you set st.set page config and if you save it, see here the name will be first app. You can change any name. Okay, that is up to you. So this is mainly useful for first app. And again, yes, moment. Yeah, right. So if you again go back to here, uh, the parameter is page title, then uh, emoji also you can add like SAR page icon. So so first app comma then page icon. So page icon here, if you replace with set page icon equal to SAR. Okay, and then, then control S. So here see means you can add image as well. Okay, so page icon equal to sarc you can write. So there are some emojis that you can try, right? Yeah. So this is first thing is set page config that you can try different thing. Okay. Now next is, let's say if you create an app, maybe can. So let's say if you create an app, so what you do first, you write title, right? Title of the app, then there will be header and subheader, right? So this thing also you can set it here. Um, so let's say if you have to write title, so simply write st.title. If you see here this option, simply if you write t, right. So now again in title, what it is written, body should be in string format, the text to display, markdown, syntax, all these things. So here they have given some example as well how you can write. Okay. So let's say the title is LLM app. Okay. And if you want to see the reflection here, maybe I can. Yeah. So simply what you can write, Control S, then this thing will come. Okay. So st.title will basically help to create a means if you have to create a title for this app, this you can create. Now if I am removing this thing, and here also Gen AI app. Okay, so yeah, now let's say st.header. You can write this is about, you can write anything. Okay, so this is a header is just a smaller font. So this is a header. Then you can also create subheader as well. Okay, so sorry, here also you can write name. Okay, this is okay. Okay, so these three things come. When you write title, this thing come. Page config we have seen, title we have seen, header and subheader. So everything, any functionality if you have to use, you have to start with, because we have placed import Streamlit as st. So everything will start from st, then dot. Okay. Now let's say st dot text area. Let's say if you want to write something about, okay, so let's say this app is about chat and asking question about any topic. Okay, see. So this basically create one area as well. Okay, so where you can ask the question, or means this user can input, but let's say you do not want to basically create this. Let's say if you have to simply st dot write, let's say. Okay, so it will just so how many command we have seen? Mainly set page config, title, for title simply st.title, header, subheader, and if you have to write something, okay, so this way you can write. And let's say if you do not use this st.write, and so this also will have the same thing, right? st.write, and without st.write also this looks same. Okay. Uh, then there is thing called xt.text area. Okay, and you want to basically ask any question. Okay, and let's say you have, okay, and let's say if a, then st or better to write st.write a. Okay, now, so if you see, I have written a equal to st.text area, then if a means if user write anything inside this box, then this a will be true, and then this thing will get execute. Okay, so because of that only, if a is, so if I write if a, then this thing, then it will return either true or false. So if it is a true, then it will execute this thing. Okay, so let's see. So what is the capital of Greece, let's say. Okay, and press Control Enter, it's saying C. So this is the input, and once I have this input, then it will run. Okay, it basically print what user has input. So we have input this thing, then it get printed here. Okay. So this is if you think that the question is large. Let's say I create some other also thing. Let's say I want something from user, but I do not want to give the area to be large. I simply want so text input is there. Okay, say something. So say something is uh, the same thing. We can write if b. Okay, means if b, this means if user enter anything or write anything, then this cell will, or this block will, line 17 will execute, means, and let's say if you write, okay, I just write grade 2 here you. Okay, so let's say if I enter anything, maybe hi. Okay, see the, because I write hi, so then since this is when I enter anything, so this will get true. So anything inside that will get execute. Okay. Yeah. So if you have to input anything, then this is the thing. Okay. So these are like text area, right? We have seen. Okay. So these are some of the command. Most of the time we will use this command only. So you have seen how to set page config, title, header. If you think that the question is large, okay, or the user may provide 10-20 lines. So this is the option that you can give, or let's say if you want to input a single line, that also you can. Okay. Okay. So now let's say if I have to close this app. So go to terminal and press Control C. Okay. So this will get closed, means that will not work. Now let's create one more thing. Okay. Test dot media. Already created few of them. Let's okay. Have fun. Dot dot vy. Okay. So this is inside a media. So let's clear it first. And or maybe I can do here only file upload .py. Okay, so again, let's say first you need to import Streamlit as st. Okay, and we then you can write st.title file upload option, file upload. Okay, and maybe you can run as well. Streamlit run tab file upload.py. So this is created. Then let's say if you have to st.file uploader. Okay, if you want user to upload something, some file, so upload file. See, so once you have used a file uploader, and this is the just a message, upload any file, and let's say if you user select this, so he can select any file that he want to upload. So with the help of file uploader, we can upload any file. Okay, so let's say I write upload any image. Okay, and let's say I just save that in some variable. Then, so first I need to check whether that is uploaded or not. Okay, so how to check it? Simply you can write if image. Okay, so this is just to check whether that is uploaded or not. So if image, this means if the image is uploaded, then right st.image. Okay, and let's say the image. Okay, so let's rerun it. Maybe can set here. Always remember, try to tick mark this. Okay, so this will run once you automatically run once you save. Okay, now let's maybe B1. Let's run this. Okay, so see, once I have uploaded this image get so st.image is just to display the image that you have uploaded. Okay, right. So, and if you do not put it here, means this is a good, but let's say, see what happened. And say, so this will throw error because you haven't uploaded any image and directly run this thing. Okay, st.image, so it doesn't find any image, so because of that it will throw error. So because of that it is important that always check whether image is there or not. So if image is there, rerun. So now if you select any image, so this time I uploaded this one, so it will display that in the window. Okay, so this is to display image. Okay, now let's say instead of image, if you want to upload uh, any audio, okay, so this name you can change, or you can put any name, that is optional because that is a file name. Okay, and if file underscore name, okay, and so for image what we have used st.image. So for audio simply you can write st.audio and then file name. Okay, so this will check whether settings. Now let's take any audio file. So see, this audio will means this file get uploaded and you can play with that audio file. Okay, so this is for audio file. Okay, so this is very simple. Let's say similar to image, audio, right? Um, so we have seen image, audio. Let's say if I want to enter URL, if I want to uh, create a YouTube screen. Okay, means I want to basically uh, instead of audio, I want to uh, so basically I want to play the YouTube video here. So for YouTube video, that is not a file, right? I need to enter a URL. So I can write xt dot text input. What I can write, enter the URL. Okay. See, now let's take any YouTube video and uh, so so I can simply here go to YouTube video, copy video URL. Okay, and let's paste it and see this video come here. You can play it here. Okay, so this is very simple, right? Means you just enter the YouTube URL and you can play with that. Okay, means in your screen. Okay, the same YouTube video. Yeah, and let's say if you want to create some sort of button also. Right now, what it's saying, enter the URL. Okay, that is there. But let's say I want to create some button where user when once press that button, then only this video comes. Okay, so maybe st dot very simple. So button name is button is what a button. Okay, so st dot button, and I can write the button name. Enter to okay, play, yeah, or enter to play the video. Okay, and this, so this button get created, but this button is not, let's say I haven't pressed the button, but still this thing come, right? Because we haven't put any logic, means whether that is button is pressed or not. Press means true, or not press means false. Okay, so what we can write, let's say uh, first I can check if, let's say remove this thing, and if file name, first I will check whether file is uploaded or not. So if to check file is uploaded or not, what we can write, if file name. Okay, and then once the file is uploaded, then I want him to enter to play the video. Okay, or enter to see the video. Press so okay, and if you see here, so there are two things. So one is label, and okay, okay, right now we'll just press enter. I can write, but you can write the description of that as well. Okay, and so, and these you are storing in some click. Okay, and what you want to do, so first you have checked whether the user is uploaded or not. If it is uploaded, then this thing will run. Anything that are inside this if statement will run. Okay, now after that I want also want to check whether the click is there, means user enter the button or not. If we enter, then only I want to show the video. Okay, so if you see, I have entered the URL. Okay, now until I will not click this, this video will not show. Okay, so see, once I click this, then this video will come. Okay, so this is just, this thing will just to check whether user had input or not. If user input, and similarly if press enter, then this video will come. Okay, so this is how you can basically create a what we call means you can display video. Okay, so we have seen image, video, and audio, right? So let's say so we have seen button, st dot button. Okay, and that is good. Let's say I want to, so there is some more form of button. So let's say st dot radio. Okay, and always so label a string. Okay, and options sequence. Options sequence, right? Just remember this thing. And so first two, just focus on first two things. Label should be in string format, and options in sequence. Okay, so we can, let's label it. Okay, maybe let's say the radio button is, let's say if you have to create a some MCQ based thing. Okay, so maybe I can write select one of the options, and this thing should be in string. Okay, and comma, let's say if I write test, then maybe, or maybe I can write any option you can give, audio, audio, video, image. Okay. And these three options you have given. And determine, and we have, okay. Select one of the options. Yeah. So this radio button basically help to basically select this thing. Okay. Audio, video, or image, and that you can store it as well. So let's say options equal to, okay, yeah. So this is a, so this we called it as a radio button. Okay. So you can select that, and also st dot, let's say if you want to, what he chooses, you want to print that as well. So right now this is image I have selected, right? So because of that it print image. So let's say if I select audio, see here audio will, because this we have printed. Okay, right. So you can connect this thing with your the program. Okay, so this is basically a radio. Similarly, there is one more thing. So select box. So it is like a tick box sort of thing. Uh, the same thing. Let's say the same thing that you have created now here. Uh, options 2 equal to, and we will copy the same thing, but only what we have, the changes that we have made, that instead of radio we have used select box. Okay, see, so select one of the options. So if you see here, there are three things coming, right? Means if you simply click this, so it will select audio, video, or image. Okay, so this thing, so select box will help to basically select the option based on this thing, and the option you can give. So audio, video, image, you can give maybe you can add one more option, PDF. So adding option is just super easy. So right now PDF is also coming, right? So here you have just given, means so that user know what to do with this thing. So that is you have given. And if you do not provide it as well, maybe you can simply right, let's see what happened. See, so nothing is there, right? I think that is maybe, yeah. So if you do not want to give, this is mandatory, but you can leave it empty. Yeah. So this is a select box. Okay. Now, so that also we have seen. Let's say if you have to basically create a sidebar. Okay. So creating a sidebar also is a very easy. So simply, so sidebar is means in left side you will get some mm, bar sort of thing. So side, simply write st dot side bar. Okay, and mm, okay, so mm, main, maybe you can write any name, main, and okay, and simply okay, st dot side delta generator not callable. Okay, some error. Okay, I think st dot sidebar list. Let me check. Um, okay, got it. So here we was creating. So st dot sidebar dot title, let's say. Okay, and about say the sidebar came. All right. So here you have given title. So in sidebar also, let's say if you have to create some button in left side. Okay. So the same thing. Uh, the radio button that you have provided. So if you have to, let's say, create this radio button in here means in sidebar. So simply what you can write st dot side bar then dot. Okay, and st this we can remove. C. So this radio button come at the sidebar side. Okay, yeah. And there is one more thing. Columns. Okay, so there is called st dot columns. Columns. So we can take some example. So if you see, always scroll it down if you do not clear with the above thing. Okay, scroll it down where, so there you will see some example. So it's saying st dot columns 3. Okay, means you can set any column. So let's say if I st dot columns 3 and let's say I name this column. So C1, C2, C3. Since 3 columns are there, maybe we can write a 2 as well. So in that case, you can write C1 comma C2. Okay. And yeah, now, so let's say C1 dot title. Title, you can give first column and then control. You can give C2 dot title, maybe second column. Okay. If you have to see, so these 2 columns you have created, first column, second column. Okay, and let's say if I want to put this thing in the first column. Okay. In the second column, so I can write CT, C2 here and C1. Okay, and file name. And everywhere, let's see if you want to press in C2 and so that it know in which let's okay and press enter. Okay, file name, click. Maybe I can remove this thing. Okay, so and maybe rerun. Okay, so here you haven't pressed the basically let's copy and now let's enter. Okay, see, so this video will come this side. Okay, so you have created a sidebar, you have created a column, second column, and in first column this. So you can put your things column wise as well. Okay, so if you see the code, yeah, so audio, video, image, PDF, enter the URL, all these things come, right? And yeah, so now let's see if you have to create a logo. Means not logo, means in the page. Just their logo is there. PDF.tab. So in the same thing, let's create a logo as well. Okay. So in this folder, I have total 4 image A1, B1, C1, D1, and just I have created means this 4 variable where all this image name is there. Okay, you can write anything, that is up to you. Maybe F1, just I'm changing the name. Okay, and this is just file name. So I have total 4 images, A1, B1, C1, D1. Okay, and similarly you need to change it here as well. F1 comma F2 comma F3 comma F4. Okay, so this is the option that you have created. Then for sidebar logo, user can select any options. Okay, so options and similarly select box main body. So we have created an option to just select which logo you want to basically see. Okay, so if you have to apply the logo, so simply you can write st.logo, then for sidebar, and then icon image equal to, for main logo you can create icon image equal to main body logo. Okay, yeah, so let's see it. uh, so sidebar logo, so this is the sidebar logo. Let's, if you change to B1. Okay, uh, yeah, yeah, so sidebar logo will change it from here. See, this changes. Okay, and D1 this changes. Okay, for main body logo, so let's, if you do it here, so this is a main body logo because you hide the this thing. Okay, so this is how you can add the logo as well to your the Streamlit tab. Okay, now so we have seen how to basically you can also create a slider. uh, so only um, let's see if you have to add slider. Okay, so simply what you can write st dot slider, and again scroll it down and directly just see whether some example is there now. Okay, so it's a simply copy this thing, remove this thing. So let's say age. Okay, so see, so this will basically you can put slider. So this is all this thing is just to user uh, so that user can select. Yeah, so these are the things that you can do it. Uh, if you want to add these options, so you can easily do that thing here, right? Okay, so yeah, so this is about means how we can add buttons. So if you want to learn more on this Streamlit, go to Streamlit and go to docs. Okay, and there you can see tutorials, all these things. So there are many different things. You don't have to learn all the things. The things that I have shown it here, that will be more than enough for taking some input. Okay, so in next class, with the help of Streamlit, we will try to create a some sort of chat GPT sort of interface, and also we'll try to create a chatbot. Okay, with the help of Streamlit. So, and we will try to integrate the LLM as well. Okay, yeah. So maybe it will take one or two classes more. So tomorrow also we will have class. Yeah. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow. So Thursday, Friday we will have class. Okay. And so in these two classes we will create a chatbot. Okay. Um, using with the help of LLM and Streamlit, where you can enter any image or any file, and if you want to ask anything from that, you can easily do that thing. Okay, any question till now? Okay, then so that's it for today's class. Okay, so we will meet tomorrow at the same timing. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks everyone.